30 things sin does to your life. 1. It separates you from God. Sin creates a distance between you and God, making it harder to feel His presence, hear His voice, or experience His guidance. 2. It kills your spiritual hunger. The desire to pray, read the Bible, or seek God begins to fade until spiritual things feel like a burden. 3. It opens doors to destruction. What starts as something small can grow into something that damages your life, reputation, and future. 4. It blinds your conscience. You gradually stop feeling guilty for wrong actions, and things that once troubled you start to feel normal. 5. It gives the enemy access. Sin weakens your spiritual defense and allows negative influences to gain control in your life. 6. It steals your peace. Even when everything seems fine on the outside, your heart feels heavy, restless, and unsettled. 10. It creates addiction. Sin can trap you in cycles where you keep repeating the same actions even when you want to stop. 11. It brings deep shame. You start feeling unworthy and may begin to hide from others because of guilt. 12. It hardens your heart. Over time, you stop feeling conviction, making it harder to change or return to what is right. 13. It leads to painful regret. What feels good in the moment often leads to long-term pain, disappointment, and regret. 14. It delays your progress. Opportunities, growth, and blessings can be slowed down because of wrong choices. 15. It damages relationships. Sin can break trust, create conflict, and slowly destroy important connections in your life. 16. It fills you with fear. Guilt and secrecy can turn into anxiety, making you constantly worried or uneasy. 17. It enslaves you. Instead of being in control, you become controlled by habits and desires you once thought you could handle. 18. It confuses your identity. You begin to lose sight of who you truly are and what you stand for. 19. It brings consequences. Every action has results, and sin often brings outcomes you cannot easily escape. 20. It darkens your future. Poor choices today can affect tomorrow, making your path more difficult and uncertain. 21. It makes you feel alone. Even when surrounded by people, you can feel empty and disconnected inside. 22. It slowly destroys your inner life. Sin eats away at your character, your values, and your inner strength. 23. It weakens your spiritual strength. You feel less able to resist temptation or stand firm in difficult situations. 24. It creates emptiness. Things that once satisfied you no longer do, leaving a constant feeling of something missing. 25. It multiplies problems. One sin often leads to another, creating a cycle that becomes harder to break. 26. It deceives you. It makes wrong things look right and convinces you that there will be no consequences. 27. It makes darkness comfortable. You begin to accept what is wrong and stop trying to change or improve. 28. It wastes your time. Time that could be used for growth and purpose is spent in things that lead nowhere. 29. It steals your joy. Real happiness fades and is replaced by temporary pleasure that never lasts. 30. It leads to destruction. If left unchecked, sin can gradually ruin your life, your purpose, and everything you've built.
Subscribe for more on In Christ Alone.